So making one more ground cable from the cylinder head to the transmission, just because that one transmission line is pretty good, so I'm thinking head to the transmission will be fine. So we got eyelet there. I marked where it's going to go from the trans and here on the cylinder head with this eyelet right here. I'll show you real quick where it's going to go.
So it's going to go from right here on the back of the head to this bolt right here.
Alright, so here's the little cable that I made, just going from the trans to cylinder head. And I'll show you it installed in the car, but that's pretty much how it's going to look. So if you're looking at engine sitting like this, here's the bell housing, so boom, there's that bolt, and then cylinder head right there. So I'm going to put it in and I'm going to show you what it looks like in the car.
Alright, so if you look right here, there's my line. So it goes from cylinder head right to the trans. And as you saw in the latest video, trans is grounded to the chassis. So I think I'm good on grounds.
So next step is check powers. Quickly just mounted the fan and shroud in. Nothing crazy. I gotta take it back out anyway while I was installing it. I gotta take it back out because I'm doing a like a -6 return right here for the turbocharger. So I'm gonna have to return take the rat out back out anyway, so oh well. But I got a RB25 Neo pump on the way to eliminate the Hicus and all that, so it's a plus. It was hard finding that, so got that, and yeah, I'm gonna go back to my list and see what we got left. So here's my little list we got right here. We got fuel system, we got running A lines, and we have tie into the flex sensor, run my vacuum line, put gas in, verify no leaks. Then we got mount battery in the tank, run ground from head. We just got that done. Cross this out, and now all of our chassis grounds are complete. By the dash, mount the dash, wire dash for turn signals, running lanes, all that stuff, wire the charge light. So we still got that to do. Now cooling notch timing cover, we did that. Sorry I didn't video that, but that's good. Mount fan and shroud. I guess we could check that off because I did do it. Gotta get heater hoses. Gotta do a sandwich plate. I did verify the heater cord lines were good, so they're good. Alrighty, what else we got? Run vacuum line and blow off valve, install intake, install throttle cable. I gotta buy a throttle cable. Downpipe, boost controller, blow off valve. What else we got? Run coolant and oil lines for the turbo, buy the turbo, mount the manifold, bolt check, fill the trans, bleed the clutch. So we're getting there. We got radium fittings for the valve covers for RB26. First thing we should do is lube up the actual fitting itself. Got some engine oil on there. Take your finger, get some oil on your finger, run over to the cover, get some oil in there, place it in there. Since it's frozen, I actually put these in the freezer. It pretty much slides in. And then you can grab a little rubber hammer. Boom. And the covers now have the fittings on. And they're swivel fittings, so they just spin 360 and don't leak. So I'm super hype on that. Nice little install, super easy. Freeze them, tap them, you're done. Just lube them up and they'll go right in. All right guys, another day working on the car. So today, I kind of want to see if my wiring for the battery location is okay. So got the battery hooked up in the back, as you guys saw. This is an old battery, so it's only gonna have about, it only has 10 volts right now. So we got the battery just loosely mounted right there. I didn't click the breaker yet. Here's a breaker that I have, a 200 amp breaker that's open. So I verified I have 10 volts to the breaker. And then the harness goes through the car, the wire, Then we have this 0 gauge coming all the way up to this little distribution block, and then we have our factory fuse box power going into there, and then my starter. So I'm kind of curious, a little nervous, because I don't know, I'm pretty confident. So let me nice and quiet, trip this breaker. Nope, something happened. So there is a noise somewhere. Don't know what the hell that was, but let's see what we get back. So I'm in the car. Key in. And I got nothing. All right. I thought it was how tick lit up. It is not. Oh. Okay, so I got no power. Is that because I have low voltage? Let's get this meter out. Let's see if I have power up front. Any smoke? All right. I don't know. Let's figure it out. All right, set my meter up, and let's go, just randomly, let's go here to the power. We got some voltage there. So we got some voltages. I just don't know. Like this connector, I got no idea what the fuck it's for. Let me just double check my connectors. So we got a, seems like just a update video. Every little clip is just a new update on what I did because I forgot to record. So we got the turbocharger on. I went with the stock one just because it's getting close to spring. Like spring's like in tomorrow's spring. So weather's getting nice. I don't feel like waiting on these turbos. I don't feel like pushing other things back to buy the turbo. So I just put the stock turbo back on for now. Run that how it is, and then come the end of the season, I'll take it off, and I'm gonna do a top mount. I'll probably send this head out to get the bolt fixed because this one bolt is pretty iffy. So I'm gonna send the head out, get fixed. Maybe I'll even do cams or something like that. But just gonna get the engine in the car, get it running, work out all the kinks, and then I can go up in power. But we also got flex. I don't know if you can see that there. Might be a little better. We got the flex sensor in and plumbed. I'm waiting on a fuel filter. I got it from Chase Bays. It's just a really tiny fuel filter. And then we get tie into the feed right here. But return is in, regulator's in. We got these radium catch can vents, -12 on both. We got the turbo in, full exhaust is in. We got the Haltech wideband in there. I'll probably have to get a new sensor by the next reversion of this car because that's probably gonna burn up. We also did, I don't know if I said this in the last video, but we got a RB25 Neo pump to work with the RB25 Neo / RB20 balancer. So 25 Neo pump. I kind of worked out like a little power steering kit. Kind of works, kind of doesn't, but I'm gonna see how it works because I mean, free is for me, and that's pretty good. And I get to utilize the cooler still for the Hikus, and I get to use that as like a power steering cooler. So I'm liking it. My buddy Andre let me take his S13 reservoir because I don't know where my Hikus one went. I was just gonna cap off the one side and just bolt it up and be done, but I don't know where the hell it went. We got fan shroud in, I probably already said that. Clutch fan in. I ordered a new sandwich plate because the HKS one that was in here with the filter relocation isn't gonna fit, because before it was right there and now it's not gonna fit with the intake there. What else? I mean, that's pretty much it. I was going to do some stuff today, but it's actually, thought it was gonna rain, but it's actually pretty nice, so I'm not gonna really do much to it. I just wanted to give you guys a update on where I'm at. It's getting close though, so come next week I should be able to get the fuel system in. I should be able to get the oil cooler stuff in, and once that's, I mean, I should be able to start it by next week. I'm thinking by next week I'll be able to start it. I'm just trying to think of why I couldn't. I mean, once it's started, I can send it off to my buddy over at Strong Hand to get the intercooler fabbed up, just the piping. Once piping's done, I'd have to buy the dash, so and then I could wire in the Haltech dash. Let's go to my list. Alright, so here's my little list I made. So once we get the fuel lines ran, we can put gas in it and verify there's no leaks. And then fuel system, done. I gotta get a mount for the battery in the trunk, because right now it's just chilling in there. We gotta get the Haltech IC7. We gotta wire that in. We gotta wire in like a charge light. Get some coolant lines, sandwich plate. I mean, we're pretty done. Yeah.
Yo, I see. Ugly ass Mitt.
Put me in the video, bro. Ricky Witz, he famous and shit. Give me all this clout, you know what I'm saying?